Welcome back, everyone. Titling this video The Dollar's Demise, Its Return to Its Final Resting Place. But before I get into that video, my name is Ray Keller. This video is sponsored by my agency, IndependentIslandLifeInsurance.com, where you find the least expensive life insurance possible. If you are looking for life insurance to protect your family and you want to get the most coverage for the least amount of money possible, I'm a 100% independent broker with access to every carrier across all 50 states, so you're certain to get the least expensive options possible, and you don't have to take my word for it. I've got dozens of reviews that you can read here at IndependentIslandLifeInsurance.com. You can also find me at Independent Island Life Insurance forward slash or Facebook.com/, access to every carrier in every state. Okay, back to this. The dollar demise, it's returned to its final resting place. Here's a chart here for you. So I want to just start with the chart. This is a technical chart. So you can see here, when you do technical analysis, this is what you would call a support line. Support is another word for a floor. So a floor has been put in that you can visually see here, and I put a red line to show it even better. Right here since 2011. This floor was put in and it's held pretty firm and pretty solid all the way up till this point here, where the dollar has decisively broken through that floor now, heading now lower. So in this type of analysis here, called technical analysis, once you break through the support or the floor now becomes the ceiling. Now that's technical analysis. I wanted to go into a few mainstream articles here. So this is here, December 3rd, 2020. Dollar bears vindicated. I guess I'd be considered a dollar bear, although I don't want it to crash. History has shown me and shown others that the dollar will be no different. All paper currencies throughout history, which most people don't know, are several hundred paper currencies in our history as a human race, and 100% of them go to zero. And I want to go through a couple of these articles to explain that a little better. But dollar bears are vindicated, December 3rd, 2020, mainstream Yahoo Finance. Another article today, December 10th, or yesterday, federal spending sets record through November. Spending, I want to highlight that. The government doesn't have any money. So where does it get this money to spend? We're going to talk about that, but they're spending record amounts. This is a record throughout history through November. And then the deficit is second highest ever. Okay, next article coming out of nextgov.com. Federal government spending again nearly twice as much as it's taking in. Okay, taking in, let's emphasize that. If the government doesn't have any money to spend, where does it get its money to spend? For the 14th month straight, the federal government spent more money than it received, here we go, through taxes. So there you go. Government doesn't have any money, but it does get money through taxation. But then, where is the rest of it coming from? The 14th straight month, they spent more money than received through taxation. So this is what I wanted to cover as far as the dollar's demise, its return to its final resting place. The government, if it does not have money through or receive money through taxation, it will get that money and spend it through inflation or money creation. So this is the update I wanted to give today. Dollar bears are vindicated. This is just a little further evidence for people to see this is factual. The federal government is spending twice as much as it's taking in, and since it has no money to spend, and it didn't bring in enough through taxation, it is now creating money, which is now causing every piece of paper, every dollar bill out there in existence already is losing its value by creating more of it out of thin air. So just to further illustrate that, quick slide I created. 1932, both of these were valued at $20 a piece. This $20 bill, or you could have taken that $20 bill in 1932 and bought yourself a 1 ounce gold coin. What is this $20 bill from 1932 buy today in 2020. That $20 bill will buy you 10 gallons of gas, 6 gallons of milk, 7 dozen eggs, 36 first class stamps. If you are a student of history, as I'm trying to be, and I'm trying to help others to become, then you would have understood in 1932 to purchase gold, which gold for thousands of years has preserved purchasing power. Thousands. I'm not talking like decades or one or two generations. This is thousands of years. So you would have taken your $20 bill in 1932 and bought yourself a 1 ounce gold coin. And fast forward to 2020, what does this $20 gold coin from 1932 buy you today? That $20 1 ounce gold coin today will now buy you 1,000 gallons of gas instead of 10, 571 gallons of milk instead of 6, 665 dozen eggs instead of 7, 3,636 first class stamps instead of 36. So bankers use inflation, which I told you is the means to how they can spend. If they didn't, remember the article back here, if they didn't collect it in taxation, it's through inflation. So they create money out of thin air, which causes every piece of paper in existence to lose its value, lose its purchasing power. So it takes more paper to buy the exact same item, as you can see here. So bankers use inflation to steal your wealth and purchasing power, that's aka purchasing power, and keep you working longer for less. Hopefully that all makes sense and gives you further evidence to support what I'm trying to share with each of you, that the dollar has broke through its support, through its floor, which will now become the ceiling. The federal government is spending money that it does not have, and it has not collected through taxation, so it must create through inflation, which steals the purchasing power. So what is the solution? I'd like to end with a solution. moneymetals.com is a great place to buy your gold and silver. It's the only place I buy mine. And if you call them and tell them that Ray Keller sent you, they will add an additional coin for free into your order and ship it to your home. And now that you understand the real value of that gold and silver, what it's doing for you and what it will do for you into the future, as the government continues to spend recklessly, setting records month after month for now going on 14 months, now that you understand the value of that coin they're adding in for free with your order by mentioning that Ray Keller sent you, it's quite a gift that they're giving with your first order of gold or silver. Thanks for joining me. Again, this video is from yours truly, Ray Keller, here at Independent Island Life Insurance Agency, where you get the least expensive options possible. Make it a fantastic week.